Hey, radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ Family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.
If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, so the numbers are out for how many people watched Caitlin Clark the other night. It was 2.1 million viewers across all platforms on Tuesday night, making it the most watched WNBA game on ESPN, the most watched WNBA game since 2001.
Oh.
So a lot of people watched it.
Like the very beginning of the league or something like that.
I guess so.
Yeah.
2.3 million viewers for the game between the Fever and the Connecticut Sun. And, a lot of people watched it.
Might as well just call it the Caitlin Clark League now. I mean, as long as she's there, it should just be hers.
Yeah.
The namesake should be hers. Caitlin Clark's Professional Basketball League.
If I'm everybody else in that league, I'm absolutely hyping her up, and it's bringing eyeballs to the product. That's all they can count on. Hang your hat on that and just keep it moving.
And I love the ones who are all disgruntled about it, too. It's so funny. Speaking out against her, talking crap about her.
Will it have
funny?
Will it have a trickle down effect? Like if so many people watch Caitlin Clark, will that inspire people to go watch other WNBA games
or women's college ball?
Will it?
I mean, she's the savior of women's basketball because it was on its way out the door.
You would think
Caitlin
it would.
Clark, some small little town in Iowa, comes right out of there. Saves the whole actually saved the NBA too, I would say.
Well,
people are tired of that.
They have several teams that have reported a big upsurge in season ticket sales.
Oh, really?
Since the draft and everything. Well, that Indiana team, for one, that she plays for. There's another team in Connecticut that's had an upsurge in ticket sales before games where she's coming. So, yeah, they should hang their hat on that because it's got them some momentum.
Yeah. Oh, corn-fed girl.
People are making money. Yeah, good for them.
Corn-fed.
Corn-fed. That's exactly right. Biden and Trump have agreed to two presidential debates. June 27th is the first one, and they're already talking smack. Yeah. It's kind of fun.
Well, and you know that's how you can tell Joe Biden is in trouble.
Yeah,
because he had been saying the whole one of the ways he won the election last time was just staying hidden in his basement and not doing anything. But then to come out because he's wanting to say. Well, he's a convicted felon. He caused January 6th, the insurrection, all that. I'm not going to be on stage with him. But now he's like, I got to get out there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great because, you got one sentient person talking about another one that's not, another person who's not. I mean, it should be easy pickings for Trump.
It's going to be quite a scene. And then Adam Sandler is trending this morning because Netflix has confirmed that Happy Gilmore 2 is on the way. Boom, boom, wah, wah, wah. I mean, I love I love a lot of Adam Sandler movies. And then Adam Sandler's made a lot of horrible movies.
Because doesn't he have a certain number of movies he has to make for Netflix?
Yeah, but he's already done them. I think they signed him up for 4 movies, and it was a lot of money. And he's well beyond that, so maybe they re-up.
But that one where he was a basketball scout was really good.
Was it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Those movies have done very well, apparently, for Netflix.
Yeah.
They've raved about it. That's why they signed him to another deal. Yeah. Apparently, he's killing it over at Netflix.
Yeah, that's Netflix, though. Statistics.
Sure. But something's happening because they re-signed him. They could be lying, but whatever they've done, it was worth them to re-sign him to do more movies.
Yeah. And then also other Netflix news. There are 2 football games on Christmas Day on Netflix. More live streaming events over there. So those are just a few things that are now trending.
NFL games?
Yeah.
Wow. You're just sick of seeing it. Sometimes things happen on this show, and you get the feeling like people have just been waiting for the opportunity to go off. Next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ Show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
People just been waiting to go off. I'll tell you why. Go off in a fun way in a second. But you need to know about this little piece of information that's going around today. A few people are claiming that Apple's new iPhone update has resurrected their old deleted nudes. Not just the nudes, photos in general, but I mean, those are the ones that would pop up. You'd be like, whoa, I got rid of that. People say that photos were deleted years ago and suddenly they are back. Now, it's unclear if this is a widespread issue because other people are saying old text messages and voicemails have begun popping back up. But enough people have talked about this that it's made some tech blogs and they're investigating, trying to find out what's happening. Apple hasn't said anything yet, but just keep a close eye on your phone today. It just makes this phone to me look real quick.
Yeah, I just did an update because I'm not one to do the updates on the software and all of that. Yeah. So now all of my graphics look different. It's taken me a while to get used to it. So now I got to go look for all of my news.
Yeah. And there was a husband on social media a couple of days ago that caused an uproar because he said he is tired of seeing his wife around the house wearing only a ponytail in her hair, leggings, and a baggy sweatshirt. And then he added in there, we don't have any kids. As if to say if they had kids, it was acceptable. But they don't. It's just the two of them. They're in their late 20s. What's she doing? Like, what is this about? This is all he apparently sees around the house. Ponytail, leggings, baggy sweatshirt. And he's sick of it. And I mean, people roasted him. Most people were against him.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Of course.
And he was talking about making a deal with her that at least one day a week she had to, like, dress differently.
Jeez.
Oh, and people were not happy with him. That's neither here nor there. That's not the point. The point was, I saw that and thought, what are you sick of seeing around your house? Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be clothing. It could be anything. But somehow it is tied to your significant other. I'm sick of seeing blank around the house. You know,
like a dog?
Yeah, Rob, there you go. You're sick of seeing that dog around your house.
Okay, so could it be actually your significant other? Because I know a lot of people are going to want to say that.
You know what? I guess you could say I'm sick of seeing my significant other around the house.
Okay, so that one's been said.
Yeah. So we've covered dog and significant other. Yeah.
But I'm not saying that.
Right.
Not at all.
You're just putting it out there.
Yeah.
We're covering our bases here. You know, maybe he wears that same college frat party T-shirt every Saturday or Sunday. Every weekend, you're going to see that T-shirt somewhere along the way.
Hell yeah.
You're sick of it.
Yeah, I really don't have one of these. Nothing connected to my wife at home am I sick of seeing. Because she takes care of her business and she does everything right most of the time. It's sickening. Now, she could go through a laundry list of things she's tired of seeing of me.
Well, this is one of those things that it's as if the people that responded have been waiting for this moment. Like they were just every day looking for an opportunity. Somebody's going to ask me this question because I'm ready to pounce. They pounced in a big way. And some of them are really funny. So we'll get their answers and yours at the Ace TJ Show. I'm sick of seeing blank around the house next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Hey, it's Ace, and for a long time, we've told you about Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, and how phenomenal a job they did helping me with my left wrist. Well, this is Neil. Neil Simler is a member of the Ace and TJ Radio family. Neil, you took the free consultation to have them check out your elbow and talk about what happened just when you went for the free consultation.
They were very straightforward and let me know that they weren't going to treat any of my ailments if they weren't 100% sure that they were going to be able to effectively help my issue. And never once were they pushy with trying to get me to spend more money and do, the higher end shots.
Now, 3 months later, how do you feel?
I'm 95% better, if not 100%. It's just been one of the best decisions I've made. Do yourself a favor, get out there as soon as possible.
Set up your free consultation today at acetj.com/neogenics. It's Neogenix. Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ Show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
I'm sick of seeing blank around the house. It doesn't have to be an item of clothing. It can be anything, but it's tied to your significant. It could be, I'm sick of seeing my brother-in-law around the house. Like, he lives here, and I'm sick, he's got to go. It was supposed to be temporary, but now he's still here 6 months later, whatever it could be. But again, it's like these people have been waiting every day, checking our social media. Ace and TJ are going to ask me today, and I can go off. Like Letitia, who said empty water bottles that he uses as spit cups. They're disgusting and everywhere.
I can see that, yeah.
Yvonne said, gosh darn wrappers on Capri Sun straws. The wrappers are everywhere.
Yeah.
So I guess like kids come in, take the straw out, just leave the wrapper laying around.
I was picturing it. Her husband was doing it.
Could be. She didn't say. Amanda said boxes, totes, random piles of wedding stuff. I need to purge my entire house of every single thing unnecessary that we don't need. Although actually that sounds like it's more a her issue than a them issue.
Yeah, she's admitting to her about herself.
Yeah. Leslie said, floss sticks. I find them everywhere. And before you ask, yes, they are used. I find them on the kitchen counters, the bathroom counters, in the washing machine, the dishwasher, my car, his car, on the floor. Funniest, I found one in the freezer. What the actual...
Probably because he had one in his mouth. He was standing there looking, see what he was going to get out of the freezer and just set it up there and then forgot it. Got distracted about ice cream.
Tired of seeing my husband in his Muppets pajamas. I mean, they're cool and all, but I'd like a little variety.
Are they?
Are they cool? I mean, they're cool, but...
Gloria said, I'm sick of seeing work shirts. Even when he isn't working, when it's the weekend, he's still wearing his work shirt.
Oh, that must be awful that your husband's working hard.
And he's not focused on how he looks all the time.
Yeah.
Superficial.
Doreen says she's tired of seeing business paperwork on the kitchen counter. So I guess he sits at the kitchen counter and works and has paper spread out everywhere, which makes the counter pretty much unusable for anything. Let's see. I'm sick of seeing... one lady says she knows what her boyfriend's answer would be. My boyfriend is tired of this nightgown with a huge hole in it. He's asked several times why I don't throw it away. I'll buy you a new one. If only it were that easy. I've tried others, and I'm too hot. It's scratchy, too thick, can't get situated, etc. The one I love is thin, soft, and comfy. I know he doesn't like it, but...
Well, I think the problem there is that if he's just your boyfriend, he shouldn't be seeing you in your nightgown.
Oh,
Thank you, TJ.
I think that's the root of the problem.
I'm sick of seeing blank.
They're 80.
I'm sick of seeing blank in my house. His belts, they're taking over our house. And Amanda says used ZYN spitballs.
Oh, Zen.
Zen.
Those are like the pouches. Bandits.
Oh, okay.
For people who want to be considered tobacco chewers but just can't take the step to really do it.
So I guess when they're done, they just wad them up and he leaves them sitting around everywhere.
That's adorable.
There's a warning for Tech D Rob that's out. It's actually a warning for anybody who has an app to a restaurant that has a drive-through. Coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group.
Available when you want it, how you want it. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Tech D Rob is our food expert. You have all the. You have how many apps did we say that day you've got for different fast food restaurants, Rob?
countless.
Yeah. So have you used the app while you're in the drive-through at a restaurant?
I usually, before I get in the drive-thru, I'll park in a parking spot
Okay.
if I haven't already ordered.
Check out what happened to this guy in Canada while he is in the drive-through at McDonald's.
Barely even moving, I'm just rolling. And I go like this to open up my McDonald's app. And I look in my rearview mirror, and there's a motorcycle cop behind me. Show him, I'm like, I'm on my McDonald's app. I'm loading up the code right now to get a free meal. I did think he was just going to let me go because I'm just trying to get a free meal. Turns out to be a very expensive lunch.
The cop wrote the guy a ticket for using his phone while being behind the wheel. He's sitting in the McDonald's drive-through line on the McDonald's app. $580 fine.
Yeah, and you said this is Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Canada is no longer a free nation. I mean, it's really not. It's basically a communist state now.
That is, he's in the McDonald's drive. First off, he's in the drive-through. You're hardly even moving, and all he's doing is pulling up the McDonald's app because he had gotten enough points or whatever to get a free meal. His free meal cost him $580. He's gone viral, as has this video of a TikToker named Cameron Jane. She posted a video, and in it she shows her mom's lovely Tuscan chicken dinner. But the family couldn't eat it.
I feel so bad. Look at what my poor mother did. She just cooked this beautiful meal, this like Tuscan chicken and this amazing sauce with a new olive oil that she ordered from online. Pure Greek olive oil. And only after she'd finished did we discover that it's shower gel. The chicken tastes like straight up soap. How do you feel right now?
Like I want to physically hurt someone and hit something really hard.
She didn't grab the wrong bottle.
It was labeled?
Yeah, in the bottle, I looked it up and saw a picture of it. They show the bottle, and it's labeled olive oil. And there's shower gel in the olive oil bottle.
It says soap on it.
No, it does. Not the one that I saw. It said...
Yeah.
Hang on, because it's on... I looked it up on delish.com. They showed they showed the bottle.
Or was that a stock picture kind of thing?
Yeah, or at least that's the one that I saw. Or is that just an example of what she wanted?
Yeah, no. If you look down there on it, I think it does say soap. So, but it does look like olive oil.
Yeah. So is it some sort of an olive oil infused shower gel or something?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So it wasn't Amazon's fault. It was her fault for not paying close attention.
Oh yeah.
That it was akin to.
Yeah, in big letters it says pure
olive
Greek olive. Olive is in big letters, but then when you read the when you make it bigger, it's olive. It is olive blossom.
Why is
But it's not a dumb mistake though on her part at all.
Because you can really see it does look like it looks like a bottle of olive oil.
Why is there olive oil shower gel?
It's good for your skin.
Yeah.
Rub olive oil.
Oh,
Look at the Greeks.
Oh my God.
Look at the Greeks.
You ever seen how beautiful the Greeks' skin
I guess that's true.
is?
Gorgeous.
I mean, I got a friend named Anthony. He's as Greek as he can be. He's got beautiful skin. I just wish you could see it under all the hair. He's a hairy fella.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Everything you need to know coming up and now trending.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
So one of the top, well, first of all, Bridgerton, season 3, they made put out the trailer, I think. So Bridgerton is the top trending topic. I think that's still the most watched show on Netflix ever. And everybody that I've talked to that has seen it says it's not that good.
I tried it. I gave it like 3 episodes. Like I just can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's for women, definitely. But everybody that I've talked to that's watched it said it wasn't very good. But it is the top trending topic.
The new season is out today, actually, is what it is.
Oh, it's the whole season?
Yep.
Okay. Below Bridgerton is Harrison Buckner. So if you haven't been following that, he's the kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs. He made that commencement address at Benedictine College.
And that's been going since Saturday when he started that. Yeah.
Yeah, so the NFL has responded to his commencement address, and they said he gave a speech in his personal capacity. His views are not those of the NFL as an organization. The NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes our league stronger.
But he was talking about bringing back masculinity and be masculine and get married and have kids, and it was an anti-abortion message and all that kind of stuff.
Many people felt it was an anti-woman message when he talked about that. What did he say? That the best, essentially, they'll never be fulfilled in life without becoming wives and mothers and that kind of thing.
I think he said something about the best day of his wife's life was when he was able to give her the ability to be a stay-at-home wife and mother.
Yeah. But that's true.
Maybe it is.
In his case. But does the NFL really have to make a statement? I mean, everybody knows the NFL is, basically a bunch of soy sipping liberals.
Well, the statement should have been, he did that on his own time. That's his, perspective, or those are his thoughts, and he's allowed to do that. Yeah. We have no further comment because he didn't do anything in his capacity as an NFL player. They can't. People were calling for the NFL to ban him or fine him or all these idiotic things. So I get the fact that they said something, but they should have just said that's his personal beliefs on his personal time. That's his business. Right. We're not involved.
Yeah, their statement about we're all about inclusion and they might as well just gotten a yoga instructor out there to say I like stretching. I mean, everybody knows it. It's the given.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, he is trending this morning.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders is, by the way, going to be the next commissioner of the NFL. I'm predicting.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I love football. I love it. And then right under him, X-Men 97 is trending. I'm sorry that the season finale, I guess, aired yesterday. And, people are saying it's the best Marvel project ever produced.
It's correct. Would it be a vehicle?
It is the Wolverine vehicle, X-Men 97. Rob, you got to check it out yesterday?
Yes, it was incredible.
It was incredible.
Incredible.
That's why I bring it up, because I love Rob's passion for it, and people absolutely love this show.
Well, they should, because it's great.
It is good. Love that.
What makes it so great?
It's just very good storytelling.
Okay.
No, stop. Don't do that. I mean, it looks like it was made in 1997. It's crazy. Yeah. Crazy concept for a show.
Kapow.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, here comes my dog. Arf, arf.
Lasers, explosions, X-Men. It's wild. But those are a few things that are now trending.
You need to keep my show out your mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm going to pull back enough here in a minute.
All right, we have another way to tell that you are a psychopath, and the new skin treatment that a lot of the young girls are doing now, the young ladies, and some of you old bags might need to try it. You in your 30s and stuff. Yeah. So that's coming up. Hang on.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
It's been a debate here for years.
Does great furniture look good?
Or does it feel good?
Does it fit the style of the room good?
Or does it sit good?
Well, after years of debate
and years of research,
we've decided great furniture
is good fitting
and good sitting.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and get an Adirondack chair for just $279. In stock and ready to rock only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
I'm not going to go through the entire rundown of what the experts say about this, and dermatologists and whatnot. But the gist of it, all you need to know is a new beauty treatment for healthy skin that the Gen Zs are all into is covering your face as a like a mask treatment with Boudreaux's butt paste. Or other types of butt paste that are made for diaper rash and the like. Now, we use Boudreaux's butt paste as the generic example because it's the most famous, and it's also from Louisiana. And so Ace and I knew about it growing up before it went national and all of that.
It's in my house right now.
Miracle cure for all kinds of skin cuts, abrasions, burns, diaper rash, all of that.
But that makes
it was
sense
created by a pharmacist in Louisiana. And I'm just going to say, as someone who has been known to suffer from the occasional thigh rash on a hot day walking around, like, let's say, Vegas, Boudreaux's butt paste is incredibly difficult to get off. I mean, it is thick, and it's like putting glue on because it creates a barrier between whatever's irritated and then whatever's supposed to be touching whatever's irritated. And that stuff, I mean, you can take 3 showers and scrub yourself wherever you've got it on your hands even from applying it. And it just will not come off. It's like Rain-X on a windshield. I mean, it's just crazy.
I've only ever had it on my hand, on my fingers or whatever, and it can be difficult to get off. But it makes sense that it would work on your face.
Yeah.
But it would tighten everything up because that's.
But I don't know how you would get it off, Brother Ace. I don't know. Because it's one of those things like as a kid, if you write on yourself or something and it's not coming off with soap, or your parents will go, it's just going to have to wear off. That's the way Boudreaux's butt paste is. It's got to wear off. And it stinks. It's got a mentholatum smell to it. It's just now you probably would like that on your face.
I love that smell.
Put it on. Put you a Boudreaux's mustache on at night.
Yeah.
Open up your sinuses.
You think Gojo would get it off your hands?
I don't know. It might. Gojo is a hand soap that mechanics use it on to get the grease and stuff out of there.
So good.
It is incredible.
But I can't imagine putting Boudreaux's butt paste all over my face.
But they say it works to tighten the skin and
whatever
make it
masks usually are supposed to do, the pores and whatnot. So who's going to volunteer to do it? Which one of y'all is going to volunteer to do it?
If you bring
I've
it in
got some
here.
at home.
Yeah.
I can do it.
I mean, with Louisiana people, though, having Boudreaux's butt paste in your house is just like having Tony Sachery's in the cabinet. I mean, everybody's got it. Because you don't ever know when a kid or an adult is going to come up with diaper rash.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know. You just never know. All right, so maybe one day next week you can put it on and see how hard it would be to get off.
Sounds good.
Maybe get some of those makeup remover cleansing wipe things. I have some of those. Don't ask.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Live each weekday on your radio, anytime you want, wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Hey, I was looking at something the other day, and it said the trend of Uber is losing its appeal. What is that about? Are people not liking Uber as much anymore?
I've not heard that. The trend of Uber.
Yes, the trend of Uber is losing its appeal, and now they're launching a new bus shuttle service at airports and concerts and stuff.
Meaning people want to spend less money, so
they want to do group share.
Stuff,
What, Regan?
I don't believe that at all.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to introduce a new service, and they're like, people want this. People want to ride with strangers after a concert when you've been sweating and drinking. It sounds great, piling a community bus.
And not be taken directly to your house.
Right.
Drop you off. That sounds great.
Yeah, I love to fly, go through the hassle of the airport, get your bags, then get on a bus and find out that I'm going to be the 7th stop.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I wonder if that's Uber caving to pressure from environmentalists and whatnot. There are too many cars on the road. You're a big problem with all of the cars on the road.
I wonder more if it's an economic thing, that people are using Uber less than they used to, because even though it's super easy, especially if you live in a city, that bill can add up.
Yeah, but can you just be a regular person with a driver's license? I think, wouldn't you have to have a special license to be able to drive a shuttle bus, or do they make sure that it's just small enough?
Probably make sure it's just small enough.
You're not going to pull up in a big bus like they have at the airport going from the parking lot to the building.
Probably just one of those little. It might even be
a church bus,
a passenger van, or one of those minibus things.
God, I can't even imagine how miserable that would be. Oh, and then I would always be the last stop. I know it. I just know it.
Yeah.
It's like going, if you get on that bus just to go get your car at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
When you get on that, when it pulls in, you're like, oh, you pulled in at the very front, and I'm not until X.
Well, my wife and I we were in Bermuda, and we got into what we thought was a taxi van, and it started going all through the hills and into people's houses, dropping people off and all that, and we're going, oh my God, what is happening? What is going on? The hotel is back, and we're saying our hotel is back there, whatever. And he was like, no, it's fine, it's fine. Then finally, he goes, this is not a taxi. This is a bus. but it looked like a big van.
So you were just on like the
It's
city bus?
Yeah, and he just picked us up because I guess he felt sorry for us because there weren't many cabs around. And he said, I'll take you. I'll take you.
Oh, God.
And so, and nobody, anything like that.
Yeah.
They're not tourists for sure. They're in work uniforms, where they'd been.
Oh, my God. You guys look like sitting ducks.
Yeah, we're just sitting there like this.
With your inner tube on.
What is going on?
Just ride the city bus.
Yeah.
Let's go to the beach.
And I know they were laughing at us because,
Look at these
I got sunburned. You're like,
Holy cow.
Yeah, it was kind of scary for a minute. Then come to find out he was just being extra nice by even giving us a ride.
Yeah.
Because we said, how much to go to the and he's like, I'll take you. And it was some ungodly low price. And I'm like, well, we can't pass that up. It cost us $15 to get out here in a cab. And you're going to charge us $3? Come on.
Let's go.
Because that was the bus fare.
It's radio. It's a podcast. It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help. Because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
We still and always need your help with Peyton's Promise, our charity that does all kinds of things throughout various communities, not just one community. It's communities all over the country, wherever we have Ace and TJ family members in need. So if you want to help Peyton's Promise, then you can go to peytonspromise.org and check it out. We would love monetary donation from you, as well as any opportunities that you see that you may be able to help in some way or another. It'd be awesome. That's the money we use to do things like breaking and entering Christmas and things of that nature. Build accessible ramps, wheelchair accessible ramps in people's houses and things. So it's just a variety of different things that, as they arise, we can give them the money. Like we just gave $10,000 to the families of the U.S. Marshal and the members of the task force and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg police who were killed in the line of duty a couple of weeks ago. That's what Peyton's Promise does. Just anything that comes up that is worthy, we'll give it immediately. So peytonspromise.org, peytonspromise.org. All right. In this constant attempt to get as many people in therapy as possible, the experts are always coming out with something new for you to be able to tell whether or not you need therapy or whether or not somebody you love needs therapy. And a lot of times they go straight for the serious business, and they'll say, here's how you can tell somebody is a psychopath. Well, the latest one, they've done a study in Germany that says that people who use their cell phones, their phones a lot while they're driving, that's a sign of a psychopath.
Why is that?
Because it's just it's akin to all of these other things, that are like narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy, all traits of people who use their phones while they're driving. So that way, whoever hears this says, oh my God, I do that. And I have a problem with it. I'm a psycho. I need therapy before I start killing. Or they love being able to look at somebody else and go, she is always texting and driving or talking on her phone when she's in the car. Throw a net on her. Let's get her to some therapy. Let's get her committed. I knew it.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is too. Absolutely.
Yeah. But, with the psychopathy comes narcissism. I mean, those are, I don't think you can have a psychopath without having narcissism. Kind of like you can't have Bernays without Hollandaise first.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
You got to get Hollandaise, then Bernays.
Got to have Hollandaise first, then Bernays. Just can't. It's the exact thing I was thinking right then.
Chicken and the egg, you know?
Yeah,
right. The chicken and the egg.
I
Brain
tell
knows that.
you, man.
All right.
I tell you.
So if you look at your phone while you're driving, you're a psycho.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Meal delivery services are a big thing right now, but Table and Twine is your local meal delivery service. The meals are fresh, not frozen like national chains. Plus, their meals start at just $7.99 a serving. Take back that time in your day, leave the shopping, preparation, and cooking to Table and Twine. Get details at tableandtwine.com. That's tableandtwine.com.
If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
The top trending video on YouTube this morning is the first trailer for the Ariana Grande vehicle, Wicked, which is out later this year. She plays one of the witches. I don't know anything about Wicked. It's one of those New York Broadway musicals that's been around forever and ever. Now they finally made it a movie. And apparently this is Ariana Grande's like lifelong dream. And it's a 3.5-minute trailer. You hear Ariana Grande singing. She sounds incredible.
Well, she's got a great voice.
Yeah, so this might be good. I mean, I don't know. Do you want to watch a long musical in the theater?
I don't want to watch a 5-minute musical anywhere.
But they're not making
But
it
this
for
is
us.
for women.
Yeah, they're making it for women.
This is, for women and
Gay guys. Right?
Riggins.
A Broadway musical movie? Women and gay guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to see Ariana Grande, I don't know. That's just what it seems like.
Wicked is the story, or if I understand it correctly, if I remember, because my sister has informed me a bajillion times, she's a huge fan, that it's the witches from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's a spinoff, essentially, of Wizard of Oz.
Now, do you like this, Rob?
I've never watched it, but I will.
You will?
Yeah, I watched
Even though it's a musical for women?
Well, I liked the Hugh Jackman 2 musicals he did as movies, the
that circus one?
Circus one, and then the Les Mis.
Oh.
Oh, was that awful?
No, I loved it.
With Anne Hathaway, you talking
I
about?
liked it a lot, yeah.
I saw a good musical called Les Mississippi Moonshine. It was pretty good.
It's kind of the same thing. Britney Spears is in the news. She's kind of going back and forth. She just posted on Instagram a picture of her sister and her mom saying, we all have issues with our family, but dear God, can't help how much you love them. I'm not in this picture, but I sure as hell feel like I am. So expressing love for her mother and sister.
I mean, that's nice. She's expressing love for her mother and sister, but
this is like a week after, roasting them, calling them the B word.
Yeah, I'm not in this picture, but I sure feel like I am.
Are they eating at a tiny table?
Yeah, it looks like they're eating crawfish.
Uh-huh.
Louisiana.
At a Japanese restaurant?
Maybe.
What is going on?
Grandma's on the floor,
Yeah,
definitely.
what's happening to that picture? Yeah, because it was last week that she just was ripping them to shreds.
Yeah.
And now Brittany's like, I love them.
I love you and your tiny picnic table in the house.
Beautiful.
It's so cute.
Just take a breath every now and then and don't post everything.
I feel like I am in that picture, though.
Don't we all? More next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Hey, it's Ace, and for a long time, we've told you about Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, and how phenomenal a job they did helping me with my left wrist. Well, this is Neil. Neil Simler is a member of the Ace and TJ Radio family. Neil, you took the free consultation to have them check out your elbow and talk about what happened just when you went for the free consultation.
They were very straightforward and let me know that they weren't going to treat any of my ailments if they weren't 100% sure that they were going to be able to effectively help my issue. And never once were they pushy with trying to get me to spend more money and do, the higher end shots.
Now, 3 months later, how do you feel?
I'm 95% better, if not 100%. It's just been one of the best decisions I've made. Do yourself a favor, get out there as soon as possible.
Set up your free consultation today at acetj.com/neogenics. It's Neogenix. Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic.
If you want all of the heating, air, and electrical work in your house done by the very best, then you need Bradham Brothers. They've been a family business thriving for over 50 years, and that means they're doing something right. Go to Bradham Brothers.
This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Don't forget, today is a National Mimosa Day. So if you want to have a couple mimosas before work, no one's gonna fault you for that.
Or during.
Or during.
There you go. Put it in your Stanley.
Just bring your mimosa to work day. It's wonderful. One thing you might not know about TJ is that he's very jumpy. He is like, jumpy. He gets easily startled.
Yeah, I get startled.
Spooked easily.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of revealed. You learn a lot about TJ through his other family members now because his wife is on a podcast with him. So she reveals these little nuggets of information that are always kind of surprising to me anyway. But one of those was that, TJ is easily spooked. Are you wakened in the middle of the night by noises and things like that and go prowl the house trying to find the source of it?
No, it's because I have to take that sleep medicine, though.
Right. So it's not, and you're connected to the CPAP thing, so it's not just like you can jump out of bed and investigate.
Right, but if we're watching TV and a loud noise happens on TV or somebody drops something in the kitchen, then my wife ultimately ends up going, "Oh, come on, drama." Because I jump.
I have a regular crashing in my house, and here I have one of those mirrors that stick to the inside of your shower for like shaving and stuff like that. And that thing falls off the wall maybe twice a week in the middle of the night. 2 a.m. And when it happens, it sounds like a bomb drops in my bathroom. And then when I finally come to and look towards the bathroom, my dog is already standing up, just staring in there because he's been awakened. So, but it happens like twice a week. I just got to get rid of it or get a new shower mirror. But I love it. So what is the...
Put Pam around the edges of the suction cups.
That's a little life hack.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. That's a great idea. What is the crashing that happened in your house recently? Maybe it happened in the middle of the night. Maybe it happened during the day. But the big crash that happened in your home, when was it? What was it? And tell us your reaction to it. At the Ace TJ Show, we'll get your answers next.
Live on your radio and anytime you want us, wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin. When it comes to buying or selling a house, there are all kinds of people that can help you do that, but not like the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. They are so much more than just real estate salespeople. Find out by going to acetj.com/Temple team.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ Show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
The Ace and TJ Show is brought to you by Richard Toccato, mortgage expert. Gives you a lot of options that banks can't offer. So whether you're looking to buy a home, buy a second home, maybe, or refinance and
Get out of credit card debt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Richard can help. All you do is got to make a phone call to him or head over to homewithrichard.com. He's really easy to talk to, and he can help you out. So homewithrichard.com. What was the crash that awakened you in the middle of the night? At the Ace TJ Show, if you've got a great one. My shower mirror falls off all the time, and it sounds like the roof is caving in, like 2 a.m. all the time. So what was the crash that awakened you in the middle of the night? What was it? What was your reaction? Amber said, we were sound asleep one night and was awoken by an explosion. I don't know why I'm giving her this voice. We ran outside, PJs and all, and looked around the yard, all up and down the road, couldn't find anything. The next day, we found that a tire on our camper had blown out, and it was just sitting in the yard. So a camper tire exploded.
Just sitting in the driveway.
Yeah.
I've had that explosion experience, though, when we lived in Huntsville one night. Middle of the night. I mean, like, boom! Building rattled, car alarms going off, windows blown out of the apartments, and there was Huntsville is known for the Space and Rocket Center. And there was a huge building, probably 100, 150 yards from our apartment building. They were working on a rocket. The guys had taken a break, They were working on the engine for a rocket. They had taken a break for lunch, and while they were on break, the thing exploded, and it destroyed this. I mean, the whole building came down. Everything. It was crazy explosion.
We was at lunch.
Yeah, in the middle of the night.
So I jumped in my car and rode down there to see what I could find out, see what's going on.
At the Ace TJ show, if you've got a good one here, some woman said her child fell out of the bunk bed, bit through her lip, never woke up. And I thought she meant the kid had died. Oh. But I think she just meant like the kid never woke up.
It never came out of the sleep.
Oh my God, that killed her? No. Pam said, my Christmas tree was huge and loaded with lights and ornaments. And that is why I believe it crashed. It was loaded with lights and ornaments. The sound was so loud, I couldn't believe it was just a tree. Sounded like something exploded.
Ashley has a good one here. We had an energy drink explode in the mini fridge in the den. We couldn't figure out what the noise was until a few days later. I went to grab an energy drink out of the mini fridge in the den, and that's when they figured out what the sound was.
Finding the source of the explosion.
It just exploded in the middle of the thing.
That's funny. Haley Bieber made a big revelation yesterday, and maybe the guys in this room can relate to it. I'm going to find out next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
They say there are only two things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Available when you want it, how you want it. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Haley Bieber is 27 years old, and last week she announced she was pregnant she's married to Justin Bieber. Haley Bieber's so hot. She is like an angel walking on earth. And I think she's just super hot. So she's pregnant. I think she's 6 months along, and she revealed her first pregnancy craving. And I want to see if you guys can get on board with this, because I don't know anything about pregnancy cravings. But she says she's been eating, she takes a pickle spear, tops it with egg salad, and then hits it with like a Louisiana hot sauce. Yeah. I went, hell yeah, that sounds
good.
Super good.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Mm-hmm. And it's low carb, you know. Listen, were your wives or ever into pregnancy cravings that you had to sort of provide for?
Amanda was really into like Coke, which she never drinks, but she
thank God.
Drinking Coke.
Yeah.
You meant Coca-Cola. Sorry,
I thought he meant smelling Coke.
She's really into heroin.
Yeah, she never drinks any type of carbonated beverage like that, but she was craving. That was probably her biggest one was Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Was Jody?
No, she didn't have much of it.
Thank God. Is it? That would drive me a little crazy. Like, hey, do you mind? Can you run to the store and get me blah, 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 blah? I mean, I guess you're supposed to do that as a spouse.
Yeah,
but
Jody would probably be prepared for whatever craving she might have. She'd make a list. I may be craving pickles and potato salad. I'm going to go ahead and get that. So everything would be there ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know, just have it planned out.
Are pregnancy cravings real?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
No.
I think it's a real thing, yeah.
No more than PMS in these.
That's what I was going to ask, like, because I know you've said that before.
Yeah.
Like,
That's TJ. Just, I'm not on board with that argument.
That's just a way for women to get excuses for behaving badly.
Is that right?
Yeah.
T? Major T.
You know, hormonal. I never heard my mama use the term hormonal.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Ladies. Don't you have it good enough? You got to make up things.
Put down the sword.
Come on. I'm just kidding, ladies. Don't get all upset. I'm joking.
It's just a joke. If you'd like to support our charity, Peyton's Promise, head over to peytonspromise.org. We'd appreciate it.
Probably should have said that before.
No way.
It's radio. It's a podcast. It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
Hey radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.